We get some very emotional calls sometimes, which is totally understanding. It is a very, very difficult point in someone's life when either they have to look for care for themselves or for someone that they love, especially a parent or a sibling. Oh, it has an absolutely huge impact, It's such a difficult journey. It's fraught with so many different sort of pitfalls that you wouldn't expect. And most of the care seekers that are dealing with this will only do this for once, maybe twice in their lifetime. So we have to be the experts on this to guide people through what is such an emotionally charged time.
I think it's a minefield out there for the care seekers, and they don't generally know where to start. So one of the biggest challenges is that they're put in an emotional position and they don't know whether they should look at funding first, or if they should approach the home first, or where they should get that information. So the biggest challenge is that emotional part, and they just get overloaded, and nobody ever expects it to happen. So generally, people find that they're in a situation that they're surprised about, and then all of a sudden, I need to find a care home for my mum or my dad or my brother, and they just don't know where to go.
It can be really, really challenging to not take that burden on yourself. I know that myself and my colleagues have all had cries after certain phone calls, so that can be quite difficult to manage, but it's only because we care so much that we feel that way.
Or it's a decision that impacts everybody, because a lot of the times the people who are the family members feel guilty for putting their loved ones into a care home because they don't know what kind of experiences they're going to have in there. And it's hard for them to kind of let go of that guilt. So we try and help alleviate some of that guilt and let them just become either the daughter, husband, son, so that they can just become their family members again.
You need that personal aspect to know that your loved one is not just going to be looked after from a medical or personal care perspective, but they're also going to be happy and fulfilled and not just exist. So that can be challenging.
It's that whole journey, and sometimes we get emotionally connected with those people. So the service is so meaningful to me because we see that whole journey kind of do the whole circle, and we get some really good responses from the people that we help out.
Equally, seeing that start to finish in that journey, from someone who calls us who's absolutely desperate, doesn't know where to turn, to, when we do our follow-up calls and we find out that the information that we gave them did help them, that they've managed to find somewhere for their loved one, that they've moved in, that they're settled, and that stress and that weight has gone. That is hugely rewarding to know that we were a small part of that, and that massive life change that has really improved not just that care seeker's life, but their loved one's life as well.